I've been looking forward to this. That's my line. Hey guys, welcome back to Broken Bricks. Today, I'm very excited to start showing you my Lego Isengard MOC. I started it in February, and it's one of the main reasons I wanted to start this channel was to document my progress on it. So the plan is I'm going to show you what I've already done on the first base plate, and then we're going to start on the second base plate. So this is what I've done so far. This is on a 32x32 base plate. The plan is that this will be the middle one, and there'll be another base plate here and here. The main thing going on in this one is all of the forges in the pits below Isengard. So you can see here we've got this weapons mold where they're making all of the Urukai swords. Actually, one of the things that inspired me to start making this was the fact that these Urukai swords come in the copper colours. So it kind of looks like the molten metal which has been poured into the mold. So this just fits in right here. Moving in a bit closer to the back of the wall, we have a furnace here and another one here. And I have light bricks in the back of the model. So if I just push on this button back here, then this furnace lights up. And then there's another one over here. Then we have this small little platform here, and using this support piece upside down was something that I really wanted to include. We also have this extra wooden beam just to make it look like it's connected to this platform over here. You can see from the back wall that I'm going to be making the entire outside just look really nice and clean, just complete smooth grey. And here are the two triggers for the light bricks. So what we're going to do now is open up some pieces that I've ordered to start on the second base plate. So here's the second base plate, and I've just ordered a few little pieces to get us started. I'm not going to bore you with all the pieces I've ordered so far, but we are going to open this box. So here's everything from inside the box. The most important ones are these panel pieces here to go around the back walls, and a ton of grey slope pieces and some brown pieces for the wooden structures. And there's some tan pieces here to make the ground. So we're here in Bricklink Studio. If you're unaware, this is like a 3D design program for designing Lego models. I'm not designing the entire MOC in here. This is just like give me some ideas of what pieces I'm going to need. So what I've done here is I've just made this little rock pillar, and it's forming an archway here that's going to connect to the wall. And then I've just got a bunch of panels around here, and you can see underneath that's the foundation. So these are all the pieces that are supporting the 16x16 plates. And what this allows me to do is just add all of these pieces to my Bricklink cart, and then it will find stores that I can purchase them from. So it just makes it a lot easier. Instead of having to find the pieces from scratch, I know that I'll be getting all of the pieces that I need to make this, and then I can just go to the stores that I'm getting the pieces from and see what other grey pieces they have and just add as many of those as I feel like I need. So this is what the foundation looks like. We've got the grey border around the edge, and on this side here we've got the holes so it can connect to the next base plate. And then we just add on these 16x16 grey base plates. And now we have a nice sturdy base rather than just building directly on top of the 32x32 base plate. And now we're ready to start building on the new base plate. So we've recreated what I designed in Bricklink Studio, and I've added more of the build underneath with some stalactites there. So what I'm going to do now is add all of the tan plates and tiles onto the floor here just to fill up this area. Whom do you serve? Saruman. Excellent. I'll take a red wine, please. Exquisite. So it is now the next day, and I stayed up way too late last night building this, but I finished most of the floor, just missing a bunch of 1x1 spots where I run out of plates and tiles. But I am really happy with the texture that I've achieved with using the combination of tiles and plates all around here, and then we've got the two little raised sections just to make it so the floor's not entirely flat. And then you can see that over here I did start building up the wall as well. Going back to the first base plate, you can see that I finished this wooden platform here by adding a bunch of planks. And then I also added this little rocky archway going all the way over the top. And what I'm thinking of doing is having a bridge going across like this. So it will connect the section with the pillar here to the platform over here. And what I've done now is I've extended this scaffolding upwards. And I've added this patch of light grey rock just to make sure that the whole thing's not just dark grey. And up here I'm just experimenting with these ball joint pieces to find a more interesting angle instead of just building everything, you know, plates on plates, bricks on bricks. What I'm going to try and do now is I have this little platform which is for an orc to stand on so he can be mining metal out of the wall. So what I'm going to try and do is build up the wall a bit more, and then we'll find a way to attach this right here. So I've expanded the wall all the way up here, and you can see here is the section on the ball joint that just slots in right there. We've got the platform for mining secured in here. I think that's going to do it for this video. I will definitely be needing to order a lot more pieces to continue. So hopefully next time I'll be able to get this whole back section built up a bit more. And I would like to add the bridge here. I think that's going to look really good when it's done. Might make some progress off screen between videos, but I am limited in what parts I have at the moment. I will need to order quite a few more, so I probably won't get too far compared to what I have now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any suggestions for me, please let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Good, Anakin, good. Subscribe. Subscribe now. I should. Do it.